Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich, and today we have an exciting show for you. I'm honored to welcome my fellow journalist sister here today. She is amazing and she's making things happen. So I'm excited to welcome our featured guest. But before we get to our guest, I want you guys to make sure that you are tuned in to the Nikki Rich Show by subscribing to Nikki Rich, the number two, on YouTube. You can watch us at the NikkiRichShow.com. And you can also check us out, our cable TV service on Spectrum and AT&T Uverse. But right now, we want to get into this show, guys, because I told you it's exciting. We have amazing entrepreneurs come through, and today we have Nallely Pimentel, and we're going to be talking with her today. She is the founder of Nallely Multimedia LLC and the CEO of TV Forward Social. So, with no further ado, I would like to welcome our featured guest, Miss Nallely. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that opportunity to have to speak with your audience. And
Yes.
oh my gosh, it's really special. Thank you so much for having me today.
Yes, welcome. Now tell us a little bit about how you got into the media and the journalism.
Well, this started at a young age. Actually, when I was 14 years old, back in my country in Mexico, and I studied journalism in there. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I got my bachelor's degree in Catholic University, private university in Mexico, in northern part of Mexico, which is Hermosillo, is the city located in Sonora state. And it was kind of quite a journey. And I learned how to do radio, um, multiple activities. Like, as you know, journalism is very diverse, and you can be versatile. One day
Yes.
you are doing TV, the next day you're being a reporter, the next day you're an anchor, a news anchor, and that's my passion. And I found this passion when I was really between 12 and 14 years old, that I was like seeing my idol um, career, and I was like, you know what, I can do this. I can get in the radio stations and
Mhm.
talk with people. And when I was in high school, so I realized that thanks to a colleague, a friend, that he applies and started like a course in high school students. So I enroll in the course to just get trained how to that TV works, industry works. So, and I passed, I got my diploma. And since then, thanks to him, I discovered my talents in journalism.
And I want to let everybody know that you have over 18 years of experience too. That is a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a quite a like I say, it's like a journey. I've been discovering this at a young age, and then
Mhm.
now I've been nominated, and we won the award of 40 under 40 lately. So for last year, and pandemic times, which it was historic for the chambers of commerce here in south of Arizona. So yeah, I've been very enthusiastic path. I've been learning from a lot of colleagues, a lot of friends, a lot of good journalists too,
Mhm.
that been teaching me on the way how to do things, how specialize in you and specific things in the journalism so industry. So it's very interesting. How do you have the opportunity to meet a lot of people in different industries? Can be in the Hollywood industry and the TV industry and outdoor industry, like writers and several famous people,
Mhm.
and the journalist brings all that to your life. So yeah, I've been important, I've been relevant, and I'm so happy to share it a little bit now with my new platform too.
And I want to also let the audience know that you not only have that 18 years of experience, but it's in between the US and Mexico too. How cool is that?
I know, right? It's like a mix of both countries and both visions.
Mm-hmm.
It's two languages. It's two, always is two of everything that I have to share, right? It was an easy way to say it, but yeah, it's emerging in our cultures too, because I came here back in 2004 to United States,
Mm-hmm.
and the first city I was living, it's in Tucson. So that was my first market, and asking for opportunities in journalists and the TV stations and radios. And then later I moved after I moved to Phoenix and then the biggest cities, and I have more opportunities in the different other markets. But yeah, it's quite a having that two worlds. For me, it's like having two languages, two cultures, and this beautiful diversity like you
Mm-hmm.
embrace and that you can project and share with others, that it make better others as well, because no one is able to like speak Spanish, but they do and they try harder, and then like to see people trying to get in your culture, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and I'm very
It
grateful,
is. It
very
really
grateful.
is. And been a part of and collaborated with so many networks such as Vision, Telemundo, um, the radio Sonora, and so many more, just to be a part of these major networks. And I know you wanted to be a part of Univision for a long time, right?
Yes, definitely. It was my dream. My dream to come to the United States and just
Hmm.
work for Univision. So it was kind of an idea, a great idea that it got in my head when when my college course ends, and back in 2003 in
Hmm.
December, actually, in this during this time. And I was like, I should pursue my goal and I should leave my country. And I did, and I was so determined to just go for it and take risks and try new thing. And I quit my life in Mexico like everybody else when they
Hmm.
immigrate to another country. So, and I've been learning a lot, and that path and that road when you learn how to do a different way in a different country with a different formula. But yeah, it's so excited to learn from others that I'm really, really grateful for that. I'm being a part of this growth development on me, and it's part of the develop of this new platform through photo social concept to give a space, a room to a space in TV for people that they want to have a story to tell. So they have some important to say, but that no every day or in Univision or Telemundo and the normal TV,
Hmm.
you can extend your story. You know how this works. It's just an insert of 2-3 seconds for an interview, and it's hard to extend or share
Yes.
all what you have to say. So that's why is the reason of this platform of photo social. And I'm glad I did it. I've been embracing a lot of entrepreneurs like you, like a lot of famous people, community people. My journalism is about community and
Hmm.
about social issues. So people, it's really ready to share those stories with us.
And that's what I love too, because you are in the community, and you are helping those, whether it's local or whether it's global. I mean, you're always in the community and you have the platforms as well, to get the word out on whatever message you're trying to put out there. And I love that.
Yeah, it's very curious how you expand your network and how
Hmm.
you become more in the spotlight. But it takes work. It takes courage, and it takes a lot of steps on the way. It's a
Hmm.
process, and no everybody knows that it's an overnight process. It's just step by step. Even though that this new generation wants everything quick, right? It's like we want to
Hmm.
go pursue success tomorrow. But and I get them and their perspective as well. But in the way of something solid, stable, that you really have a for a long term, and you go and you stay there for a while, it takes
Mm-hmm.
time. It takes time and it takes effort, and you have mentors as well, which is very, very important. Having your build your network, build your connections, build your mentors that they're going to be always for you. And that's part of my story, sharing with you that it's very difficult to find people that really support, embrace diversity when you are from another country. and
Yes.
and you won't let me lie, when it comes to somebody embrace you, give you the chance and open a little window for you. And that's
Mm-hmm.
why when you have the opportunity to expand your potential, give the best of you, give your passion to others and your knowledge too as well.
Now, what's next? What do you got coming up?
Well, we have a lot of surprises, Nikki, that we will be happy to share with you. Yeah, so we're so excited because for the next year, we're trying to, well, we have the plan to launch, make a huge press conference for launching my first book about leadership for youth.
Yay!
Yeah, for teens specifically. So I've been seeing the need to help teens, orientation for them. So that's the
Mm-hmm.
concept that we create in this book. Um, my central story is a couple experiences, collecting experiences from my life, because
Mm-hmm.
as you know, and as I share in the beginning of the show, I have this passion when I was younger. So I discovered all these skills, talents, um, wisdom at as a short age. So back then, and being helping me to embrace a lot of opportunities. And if they were telling me go to Minnesota, I was jumping in the boat right away. When I was, they asked me to go Miami, I gotta go to Miami and jump to the opportunities. So that courage that I built through my life, I think it will be the specific tools that youth will need now, or
Mm-hmm.
they will have this formula, is the 11 elements that you can apply in your life, apply in your teenager facet of your life, and it will be helpful for a lot of youth people, a lot of young people, a lot of kids that they really want to know the formula, how I can get successful, how I can get better with this that I want to do, but I don't have the tools. Oh, I don't have the network yet. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
haven't built my own contacts. How I do that? Well, that's what is the book about. So, and I'm so proud of all my team, like Barbara Sanchez PR, that I haven't mentioned her because is she been doing a great job with all what we have doing. And well, this is the surprise for next year, 2022. We'll have this book releasing early January. So we are very, very, very happy to share with everybody.
Yes, well, I see some of the comments, from because we're live right now on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and from LinkedIn, I see we have Dupree Evans said he's enjoying this interview, and
Thank you.
Miss Nakendra Mason Harris said she's a jack of all trades. Okay, now, boss lady,
Thank you so much.
I love it, and she's on from YouTube, so. Thank you guys for tuning in. So many people that's listening in. Now, also, with all that's going on, how do you tend to wind down? Because you have an exciting life, but how do you wind down from all the work, the journalism, and preparing for the new shows and the new networks? How do you wind down?
Well, as I share in the book as well, one of the elements is have flexibility
Okay.
and take a step back and reflect and take it slow when it needed. And definitely the pandemic have been taking us to that path and now
Mm-hmm.
to take a chance of our lives to reflect a little bit, to take it slow when it's needed. And
Mm-hmm.
and I've been reflecting in that and that consciously when you say, okay, so we have all this going on, but at the same time, I have my my moments alone to
Mm-hmm.
reflect and to have peace. And I read a lot. That's what it helps me to have my own
Yes.
is like a space away from the media, or away from the a bunch of interviews, or away from the crowded or the noise. Yeah, because sometimes we need that time alone to need to get connect with ourselves and connect with our inside and our feelings, and how we're doing this and how we're going the next year, or what we
Mm-hmm.
want to do, what is the direction is going to take, so for our life. So yeah, so for me it's very important to do meditation, like for
Yes.
example, and pray. For me, it's one of the first thing I do in the morning, and I say thank, I'm grateful for life, grateful for get up in the next morning. So it's part of my routine, my ritual in the morning. It's the main, the highlight of my day. It makes me feel secure when I'm
Mm-hmm.
starting my day, and I go for it, and say, okay, well, now let's face the day. Let's face all the challenges, because
Mm-hmm.
nothing. I don't think life in general is all butterflies and rainbows, like everybody say. It's not just um, most of it is more challenges every
Mm-hmm.
day. As entrepreneur, you have challenges every minute with your people, with your crew, with the company, with the productions, and things that you need to figure out. So, and I think as having a lot of several challenges in life make you build this resilience that you need
Mm-hmm.
to just go and move forward, because
Yes.
we want the results, right? So we need to move forward every time that we're looking or pursuing a specific goal or short-term objective, or a long-term or short-term goal. So it's very important, like we don't give up on ourselves, we keep
Mm-hmm.
strong our faith, and moving forward, and keep pursuing your goals, and keep pursuing what you're looking for.
Now tell me also, I know we are winding things down, but tell me where they can find you. Where can they check you out and connect with you on social media, on your website, and all the areas where they can find you.
Yeah, definitely. We are in social media after the pandemics. After the pandemic, we start building our online platform. So we are on LinkedIn and YouTube as an Nallely Pimentel TV or Photo Social TV. In the beginning, we start like Photo Social Tucson, because we produce all the material, all the edition happen in the studio located in Tucson in southern Arizona. So technically, we produce everything here locally, but I
Hmm.
mean we are global, because we are having a co-host from Argentina, and we connect with people all over the Latin America and here in United States, including Spain. So we are very happy to have all this global network join it to photo social concept and sharing their stories. And yeah, we are in Twitter as well, and including in Facebook, and also in Instagram, that we have almost 12 and 500 followers for now. So yeah, we keep growing and we're getting followers, so they can follow us and like our material right there.
Well, I'm excited for you and everything you have coming up. I could tell you have an amazing team behind you as well. So, shout out to your team because you are making it happen, like I said, and you are successful at it. So many people not only watch you and see you, but you're getting the accolades as well with all the features and the magazines, the websites, you're everywhere, and everybody is acknowledging that. To have that support from other media, how does that feel?
Well, it feels really, really good, because it's I gotta say this from my team. It's the reflection of a lot of work from a lot of people in different uh, industries, a lot of support behind behind the scenes. Is It's a lot of people working to make this happen, but I'm the face to do it. I'm the face to negotiate, to to face the challenges too,
Mm-hmm.
and make the solutions for them. And they're so happy that we are step by step, slow. At the beginning, we were thinking like maybe we need to move forward more faster and things like that. And the pandemic arrived, and it's like I think the message is going slow. So we took a different direction, a different approach,
Yeah.
but it works out so well for us. They're like, okay, if we can now come back to the studio, because that was the first challenge that
Mm-hmm.
everybody in the industry and the TV industry we had, and we say, okay, the pandemic arrived, so how we are going to do this? And then it's like the team started working on ideas and solutions and brainstorming, and right there, and it's like, okay, let's do these online platforms. Let's create a new one. Let's take your show to online. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
how that will work? Like, do you know how this works? We're gonna do it. How this will be more easy? So we were having a lot of concerns at the beginning, but later expands and make us feel like there's no borders anymore. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's no borders beyond to share content anymore. So now we can just reach our audiences in Argentina, Colombia, Ecuador, in any country that we want, and share valuable information,
Yes.
valuable content, meaningful content for them. So, and thanks to their ideas and their brainstorming back then, so we've been here, and now I'm 40 under 40 too as well, because somebody, yeah, somebody said Nallely will be a good candidate. And I said like, no, 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 guys, that like, don't do that. And like everybody start sending their inputs, and then we're here. And that's the true story.
Yes. I'm so excited for you. I mean, so amazing. You inspire me so many ways, especially globally with how many people and different, areas that you're working with. I mean, so amazing to me. And, that's motivation, even here today on this amazing Sunday, you taking out the time to be on the Nikki Rich Show I'm so grateful.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful as well. And I've been enjoying, and your company today is special for me. Speaking to your audience today, and looking forward for seeing you more, and following you.
Yay! Now, real quickly before we go, do you mind letting everybody know who you are and you are watching the Nikki Rich Show?
Perfect. Yeah, of course. I'm Nallely Pimentel, and look for the Nikki Rich TV show.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. And we look forward to, letting everybody see the interview on our networks. And thank you for being a part of our show. And we look forward to sharing even more and welcome you back as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end today. But I want you to hold tight, Miss Naye, if you can hold tight real quickly. But we're gonna end today by saying, guys, continue to support Nayeli Pimentel. And she's here. She has a network. She's growing. She's building. Connect. That's what it's all about. And thank you guys for tuning in to the Nikki Rich Show. Thank you.
Thank you.